I was actually surprised that a high court have refused to obey or abide by the determination of a Supreme Court judgment.
Alright guys, welcome back to Trend Nigeria. A major twist has just hit the ongoing legal battle of Nnamdi Kanu, the leader of the Indigenous People of Biafra, IPOB. A United States-based lawyer has raised serious questions against Justice Omotosho of the Federal High Court Abuja. And this time, it is not just about bail, it's about the very foundation of how Nnamdi Kanu was brought back to Nigeria. Alright guys, stay tuned, because what this US lawyer revealed could change everything about this case. And if proven right, it might mean that the entire trial is illegal. In a fresh development from Abuja, Nnamdi Kanu legal team, now backed by an American human rights attorney, has taken the fight to another level. In a fresh development from Abuja, Nnamdi Kanu's legal team, now backed by an American human rights attorney, has taken the fight to another level. The US lawyer, whose legal expertise focuses on international adoption and redemption, has officially queried the role of Justice Omotosho, accusing the court of ignoring international law and overlooking Nigerian treaty obligations under the Africa Charters and the UN Convention on Torture. He insists that before any trial or hearing continues, the manner in which Nnamdi Kanu was brought back from Kenya must be addressed, because the act itself is illegal. Let's take you back to 2021, when Nnamdi Kanu was mysteriously adopted in Nairobi, Kenya. It was reportedly kidnapped without due process, torture, and flown to Nigeria in what experts now describe as an extraordinary rendition, a process strictly forbidden under international law. Even the Kenya government denying any formal extradition process, confirming that no court in Kenya ever approved its transfer. According to US lawyer, this means Nigeria violated international law, the Vietnam Convention, and even its own domestic legal principle. In his petition, the American lawyer asked direct questions to Justice Omotosho and the federal government. If the Nigerian government admits that Nnamdi Kanu was taken from Kenya without an extradition hearing, then on what legal basis is this court presiding over his trial? He warned that a trial built on illegality cannot stand, because, in his word, you cannot prosecute a man you kidnapped. Kanu's Nigeria legal team quickly backed the petition, saying this development proved that the international community is watching closely. One of his lawyers stated, "The case is no longer just a Nigerian affair, it is a test of international justice and human rights." He also reminded the court that two previous appellate decisions had already declared Nnamdi Kanu extraordinary rendition unlawful and ordered his immediate release, orders that have still not been obeyed by the federal government. So what happens if the US lawyer's petition gains traction? The Federal High Court may be forced to revisit the legality of Kanu's rendition, and if found unconstitutional, the entire case could collapse. Legal analysts say this could mark a turning point, not just for Nnamdi Kanu, but for how Nigeria handles cross-border justice. Social media is already on fire, with many Nigerian and Biafra supporters hailing this as a major win for the IPOB leader. Some says it is just a delay but not denied, while others call on President Tinubu to respect the rule of law and release Kanu unconditionally. A previous court judgment demanded. One thing is clear, the pressure is rising, both home and abroad. Will Nigerian government finally obey the law and release Nnamdi Kanu, or will the legal storm turn into another international embarrassment? We will keep watching closely. Alright guys, don't forget to like, share and subscribe for more updates on this developing story. I will see you in another video.